Alright, to start off this look, we're going to be grabbing the Urban Decay Primer Potion. We're just going to prime on these eyelids just to make sure the eyeshadow will stay on the entire day or night. And then we're just going to grab a gold eyeshadow from the Naked palette, and we're just going to place this all over the eyelid, kind of the inner corner and the all over eyelid area, just to act as a really shimmery eyeshadow just to brighten up the eyes and also kind of mimic that color in the flames. And then we're just going to grab a bronze shade from Beauty Control, and we're just going to place this in the outer corner to kind of work it into the crease, just add a bit more definition and darkness, and also kind of mimic the darkness in the flames. And then we're just going to grab a Professional primer from Benefit, and we're just going to prime Lindsay's face just to minimize the pores and make sure the makeup stays on. Then we're just going to grab a lip liner, which is kind of an orangey red color, and it's kind of draw a really nice line kind of from her eyelid area up. And then we're just going to kind of make little dots just to kind of basically place the flames just so they can be a bit more even all over the face. And we're just going to kind of connect the dots and then kind of make flame shapes. I really just did the dots just to make sure it looked a bit more even on each side, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I decided it might be a little easier to do that. And as you can see, it's quite a flame shape on the top of her forehead. Now I'm just going to grab that same lip liner, and we're just going to basically make oval shapes really that are in flames, and then we're just going to grab a sticky bronze base from Maybelline's, just the color tattoo and bat to the bronze, and we're just going to place this inside the flame, not inside the ovals, but basically just inside like the outer outline made by the lip liner, and it's just going to act as a sticky base to the eyeshadow just to make sure it stays on the entire night, because sometimes eyeshadow does wear off, so you want to make sure you have a little bit of a base for that. And there we go, you can kind of see it's very shimmery and glittery. Now we're just going to grab that same gold shadow and just place us in the inner I guess portion of those oval shapes just to add a bit of a brightness effect. And then we're just going to grab that same bronze shade and kind of fill in the outer area where we've already put the bronze cream shadow just to set it and also make it a bit more shiny as well. And then we're just going to grab that same lip liner and just kind of fill in those little oval shapes a little bit more, just to add a bit more definition. Not fully, just a little bit, just so that the gold is still, you know, seen, but there's a bit more of a red look to it. And then I'm just going to grab a foundation, just the Revlon Newly Naked one, and I'm just going to buff this all over Lindsay's skin just to hide any imperfections, and it's just going to kind of cover up anything and make it look a bit more flawless. And just, you don't want to put this on the top of the forehead obviously because you already have the mask there, but just on the bottom half of your face. And there we go. And then we're just going to grab a Boing concealer from Benefit, and we're just going to cover up any blemishes that are still kind of peeking through the foundation just to make the face a little bit more flawless, as you can kind of see. And yeah. Then we're just going to grab a powder from Maybelline just to set all of the makeup basically on the lower half of the face. And then we're just going to take a bronzer, wow I cannot say that, and we're just going to contour the hollows on Lindsay's face and kind of work it down to the cheekbone area just to act as more of a chiseled look. And then we're going to grab a highlighter from Benefit, which is What's Up, and it's kind of a champagne shade, it's going to kind of mimic the gold shade that we already have in the eyeshadow. Then we're going to take a black mascara, which is Lindsay's Clinique one, and we're just going to apply to the upper lashes just to make a bit more definition and make those eyelashes really pop. And as you can see, that's kind of the eye look. And then we're going to grab a lipstick from Lise Vautier, which is in the shade Grenadine, which is a really bright red. And we're just going to place this basically all over Lindsay's lips just using a lip liner brush. You really want this bright red lipstick just to pop, so if you have a bit of a lighter shade, maybe like add a couple of layers of it, but we're just going to basically use this just to make it a little bit more classic, and there's the entire look. This is inspired by the Catching Fire movie from the Hunger Games trilogy, so I hope you guys enjoy this, and make sure to go check out the movie if you haven't seen it already, because I'm definitely going to see it. Bye guys!